Hey everybody, Picky Old Gamer here, and really busy week for me. Work has really picked up. Sorry I haven't been doing a lot of videos. Just getting hammered, it seems. So, I saw this on my Nintendo news, and this is about some Nintendo, some NX stuff, and I just had to put a blurb out. I saw the goof made his video, and I agree with what he was saying. It's like, what? This is really weird. So, um, basically, in a recent interview with Gameskinny, a Nintendo Canada representative advised that if any questions were asked about NX, to be cut the interview short. Yeah, I mean, just cancel it. So, this is between Andrew, the spokesperson, and David was from Gameskinny. He said, Andrew. He starts Andrew, then, goes back and forth to David and Andrew. Before we begin, let me tell you that if you have any questions about the Nintendo NX, we'll probably be cutting this interview short. David, in parentheses, laughs. I guess it's really that bad, huh? Andrew. Almost everyone leads the interview with that Nintendo is not ready to discuss yet. Once we are, Nintendo will most likely hold a Nintendo Direct in the future, before launch, to discuss it. And continuing on, the article said this was published on Gameskinny's website only to later be replaced with a below paragraph after Nintendo Canada asked the editor to remove that particular snippet. I also had a chance to speak one-on-one with Andrew after the presentation. We discussed several topics ranging from the upcoming Pokemon titles to future Nintendo games and events. Editor's note, a snippet of this conversation has been removed at the request of Nintendo of Canada. I'm not here to bash Nintendo. I'm not here to bash this guy. Andrew, he's just doing his job. He's doing exactly what Nintendo's told him to do, told him to put out there. But here's two huge, how do I say this? Huge red flags. I mean, it's okay. He says, "Look, I'm going to take his entire sentence and I'm going to redo it the way it should have sounded, not be it." Before we begin, let me just tell you that if you have any questions about the Nintendo NX, we cannot comment on that right now. So we'll have to talk about other topics. No, he said, we'll probably be cutting this interview short. Basically, if you ask me about the NX, I don't want to give you any more time. I'm going to just say goodbye. And that's exactly what it is. I've been in rooms and businesses where it's awkward, even not awkward, even where people say, we got to cut this short, no more. And it is a little awkward. So, and then Gameskinny, the second red flag is Gameskinny publishes this, and Nintendo Canada wants them to take it out. So, two things could have happened here, and I'm going to be devil's advocate. I was going to try to keep this short, but I am going to keep it short. One, this guy Andrew could have talked out his ass, and Nintendo Canada could have just talked out his ass and said, they're like, no, you're not supposed to say that. Just he could have, he should have said what I just said. We can't do that right now. We can't talk about that right now. Please talk about something else. But then Nintendo Canada saw this and said, "Oh crap, we got to take this out of here." But then at the same time, Nintendo could just be at this point where a lot of people, even I saw, I've spoke my piece about Super Mario Day, but I have nothing really against him. I just, he's really a big fan. He's looking forward to it, and his Twitter is like, "Come on, Nintendo." I'm going to paraphrase what he just tweeted just a little bit ago. If you're not going to show the NX, Ubisoft will do it for you. And I think he has a smile in it and a wink or something. But he's having fun. And I get what he's saying. Everybody is saying, Nintendo, what the freaking hell are you doing? And I'm not bashing, but let's just be honest here. This makes little sense. Why are you telling people, well, if you ask about the NX, we're just not going to we're not going to give you an interesting interview. We're just going to cut it short. Pretty much is, you talk about this, I'm done with you. And it's a nice way of saying it, but that's exactly what happened. And then they asked this site to pull it down. Nintendo, say the first thing was Andrew could have just fucked up, and nothing bashing this gentleman, or he could have made a mistake. What if this isn't? What if this is exactly what Nintendo's like? Please don't ask about the NX. No more NX. Stop talking about the NX. And don't tell anybody that we don't want to talk about the NX. That's scary. I know everybody's like, "Oh, get over it." No, no. A lot of people are like, what's going on here?" We're in the last week of September. It's like Hump Day tomorrow. Wednesday is here. I'm pretty much near the end of the workday today for myself. It'll be October before we know it, and Nintendo hasn't said anything, which it happens. You know. I've become chillaxed about it. I'm not worried about it. I do check here and there during each day, and I know my phone will blow up from you fans. KAG talks to me a lot, and Chaz, everybody, Cyrus, whoever else, all of us will probably be like, "Oh my God, did you see this? We're probably getting a reveal, at least the date." I know it'll come out, but at the end of the day here, I don't know what's going on right now. I mean, I'm thinking, like I said, this Andrew guy could have just spoke out his ass, made a bad choice, and turned around and went, "Whoops!" The Canada said, "We want to take this out," because you shouldn't have said that. But again, they're not talking, and if this guy really did exactly what Nintendo wanted, he's like, "No, we can't talk about the NX, and we're going to cut this short," which kind of is antisocial for Nintendo, and to take it away. I don't know. I'm worried about them. When it's going to be revealed when it's revealed. Yes, I know a lot of people have said that. I really am just chillaxed about it. I don't care, but deep down, this type of mentality, it kind of scares me just a little bit. Are they just like tired of any type? Maybe there's stuff that's really and truthfully leaked. Maybe there's stuff that's really leaked that they're pissed off about. There's a lot of stuff been talked about after the retailers went to Germany. You've seen Ubisoft talk. Maybe they have been. The Pokemon CEO said, he pretty much confirmed it's some type of multi-device system or a hybrid. It's confirmed. A lot of people said, no, that's not what it means. Of course, it's exactly what it means. Maybe there's information that they're just getting pissed off, but I have to say, Nintendo. Let's just say this gentleman Andrew made a mistake, and I understand that. And I'm not bashing the guy. Everybody makes mistakes. But if it's not, and this is your true attitude about we don't want to talk about it, don't talk about the NX, don't ask us about it, and don't tell anybody that we don't want to talk about it, that's a bad attitude. I don't know. I'm not bashing Nintendo. I'm kind of worried about them. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, and please click subscribe if you enjoy this video, and share it, or at least share it. You don't have to subscribe. I appreciate everybody that subscribes. Follow me here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, skirmishfrogs.com, and 8bitkitty.com. All right, everybody. Picky O Gamer, out.